everyone, welcome to Maths for Thursday. This morning Tetro's made us a maths puzzle to figure out together. What we have to do is use our marker to connect up the number pattern. So we're going to start at 10. Our number pattern is skip counting by tens. Do you know what comes after 10 in our skip counting sequence? 10, 30, 10, 100? No, definitely not. What about 10, 20? Does that work? Yeah. 10, 20. After 20, what comes next? 10, 20, 70? No. 10, 20, 30? Yeah, that's it. So let's do a line going to 30. 10, 20, 30, 50? No. I think it must be a number that's got a 4 at the beginning because it's going 1, 2, 3, 40? Is that right? Look at that. It's a pattern. 10, 20, 30, and 40. What comes next? Do you know? Is it 60? No. 100? No. 50? Yeah, that's it. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. After 50 comes 60, that's right. Here it is. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 80, 70. Do you think? 60, 70? Yeah, that's it. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. After 80 comes 90. That's 10 more than 80. Which means our lucky last one must be 100. Great job, everyone. I wonder if maybe today you can make a puzzle like this for someone else in your house and help them do it. Let's go check our learning intention and success criteria. We are learning that we can compare the length of objects when we use a consistent tool to measure. Our success criteria is, I can measure the length of 3 objects in my house using a consistent tool. Our focus for maths this week has been length. I want to go have a look at what I've measured so far and see if I can compare the lengths of all the objects. Here are my measurements from the past few days. On the left are my measurements with my pencil. In the middle are the measurements with my teaspoon. And on the right are the measurements that I made using the egg carton. So I can see that my yoga mat was 12 teaspoons long. And my shed was 10 egg cartons long. Does that mean that my yoga mat is longer than my shed? I don't think it is. Does that sound right to you? What do you think the problem is? That's right. I used a teaspoon to measure the length of the yoga mat. But I used an egg carton to measure the length of the shed. Because I used a different tool, I can't compare these lengths. If I measured one object with a teaspoon, another one with a pencil, and another one with an egg carton, I can't compare or order the lengths of these objects. So we've figured out that to compare the measurements of different objects, we have to measure them all using the same tool. So today, we're going to choose our favorite tool so far. So you might want to choose a pencil or a teaspoon or a different one of your choice and measure 3 more objects. Have a look now at how I do it, and afterwards you can have a go. Here's my pencil. I'm going to use this pencil today to measure the length of 3 different things in my house. The first thing I'm going to measure is this box. I want to measure it from this end all the way across until I get to this end. The first thing I'm going to do is make sure the end of my pencil matches up with the end of the box over here. And then I get my other finger and I put it on this end of the pencil so that I know where to put the pencil next. 1 pencil, 2, 3, 4. 4 pencils long. Here's my drawing of the box. The box was 4 pencils long. Next, I want to measure the length of this boot from here all the way along to here. I've got my pencil, the same tool as before. I'm going to line it up with one end of the boot, put my other finger here so I know where to put the pencil next. 1 pencil, 2 pencils, 2 and a half. This boot is 2.5 pencils long. Here's my drawing of the boot. You can see the arrow showing the length that I measured, and it says boot here. The boot was 2.5 pencils long. The last thing I'm going to measure is this puzzle box. I've got my pencil, so let's line up this end of the pencil with this end of the puzzle box. There we go. And let's see. I think it's exactly 1 pencil long. Here's my puzzle box down here. I measure the length from here across up until here, and that was 1 pencil long. Your job today is to pick a tool. Maybe it's a pencil, maybe it's something else. Pick one tool and measure 3 things in your house. Off you go, and I'll see you tomorrow for some more maths. Bye everyone.